What's up, family? Today we have some good information regarding SNAP EBT benefits. We actually just got a new extension throughout the summer that is going to benefit those who are in need. Also, we have one state that just approved of a fourth round of additional benefits. I believe those are going to be around $95 or so. And last but not least, we have some free meals that is being offered to some individuals as well. And then in regards to the Summer EBT program, the benefits, we just received a few more states that received their approval. And now we have a total of 36 states being approved. And I have their time frames of when you can expect to receive those payouts. But before we get started, if you like what we do on this channel, please consider subscribing and like the content today. Hit the like button for us. It really helps out. Now let's go ahead and jump into the video. Starting off, let's go over the 36 states being approved for the summer PEBT benefits. And here they are. Alabama is going to be paying out between July and August, as well as Arizona, July through August. Arkansas, sometime in July. For California, anytime between July and August. For Colorado, it's going to be in August. For DC, it's going to be between June and July. For Delaware, sometime late September. Georgia, between June and July. Hawaii on June the 28th. Illinois, sometime in the middle of August. Indiana, between June and July. Kentucky, sometime in the middle of August, and Louisiana and Maryland is going to be sometime in August. Massachusetts is going to be late July. For Michigan in July. For Minnesota sometime in August. Nebraska is going to be in September. For Nevada between July and September. For New Jersey sometime in July. For New Mexico sometime in August, and North Carolina in July. North Dakota between July and August. For Ohio sometime in June. For Oklahoma June through July. Pennsylvania, July through August. For Puerto Rico, between June and July. Rhode Island, sometime in August. South Carolina, anytime between August and September. For Tennessee, it is going to be coming in June. For Utah, sometime in July. Vermont, sometime between August and September. For Virginia, sometime in July. For West Virginia, sometime in June. For Wisconsin, in the middle of June. And Wyoming, sometime in August. Now, again, like I said, those are the 36 states that we have been approved for, and we'll be sending out payments very, very soon. Mostly they will start going out next month in June, and some of you have asked me in the comment section about the state of Texas, my home state, and sadly to report that Governor Greg Abbott still hasn't approved of anything for us Texans. So sorry to give that information to you, but anyways, let's move on. Well, guys, let's face it, ever since the emergency allotments actually ended earlier this year, individuals have been struggling to pay for their normal necessities that they need every single day. And ever since then, SNAP recipient users have been adapting to buying less of what they actually need. And that is because they just don't have the means to buy those previous necessities that they were buying because of the extended emergency allotments. And as you can see right here, guys, people are still struggling. SNAP recipients, as well as other Americans in this country, are having to deal with having a little bit less, even though prior to the pandemic, individuals were pretty much dealing with a little bit more, but now things have changed altogether. And now that the additional pandemic era cash assistance for food has ended, along with the health emergency, nearly 42 million Americans are feeling the impact, particularly with inflation still running high. Now, those using the SNAP program, or formerly called the food stamps program, are buying around 12% fewer groceries than just a year ago. And the share of people who said that their benefits now last 2 weeks rose to around 58% for the month of April, from 41% back in September. But anyways, guys, SNAP shoppers are buying less and increasingly looking for value by trading down to private label brands to stretch their SNAP money for their groceries. However, those budgeting measures have expanded to all categories, not just food, but including infant and home and garden departments as well. So anyways, guys, as you could imagine, with those individuals that are receiving less money than what they were receiving for over 3 years, they are having to make a little bit of changes for themselves and for their families, in which some of them are having to go without. But anyways, guys, The good news is that we do have in one particular city, which is the San Antonio area, their schools are now going to be participating in a new program which is going to provide free summer meals to kids in low-income areas. Now it says right here that families need not to provide an ID to participate in the USDA Summer Food Service Program. Like I said, guys, families worried about feeding their children over the summer months may find relief thanks to San Antonio schools participating in a federal food assistance program. The United States Department of Agriculture Summer Food Service Program is a federally funded program, state-administered effort that provides children and teenagers in low-income areas with free, nutritious meals when school isn't in session. So again, guys, so far this is only for San Antonio, but I would only bet you guys that other cities, local cities, are also participating in this specific program as well. If you want to find out more information about this, you can always go to the USDA's website, as well as you can also Google the Summer Food Service Program and then put your state in, depending on where you live, and then Google that to find out exactly if this particular program or your school's located near you are participating in this particular program. Because if they are, guys, this is some good news, because your kids, your children, depending on how many you have, could be able to receive these free meals from your local schools that are in your area. So you definitely want to check that out, guys. Moving on, guys, another victim or many victims have fallen again to these scams in regards to our EBT benefits. What a shame it is. Individuals are pretty much already struggling, and now you have thieves out there all over the world stealing individuals' benefits that are provided by the U.S. government. And here we are, guys. We have information in regards to the latest scam, which is pretty much the card skimming tool that has been placed on these card systems within your local gas stations and things like that. It says right here that the EBT card skimming spike resulted in around $130,000 and even more than that of just stolen SNAP benefits just in the Franklin County. That is very shocking, guys. Now, again, this is in Ohio. A growing number of Ohio families say that they're going hungry after thieves stole their monthly lot of food stamps of SNAP benefits straight from their EBT cards. They're literally starving children, literally. Guys, it's very sad, guys. Let's just face it. It is very, very sad. But anyways, guys, this particular story was featured on ABC6 in that particular area. And it says that on your side, problem solvers, after someone spent more than $1,000 on her EBT card on May the 2nd, she said that, look, it just kills me. It just kills me. We are already struggling, and now we are just struggling even more because of thieves stealing from us, guys. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I'm really emotional about this, but anyways, guys, this particular girl on the particular screen right here, I believe her name is Burke. She said that she was one of the victims from this several skimming scams that actually happened, and who called problem solvers last week and claimed their stolen SNAP benefits were not being replaced by the USDA in her respective area. And so, guys, she put out a statement and said, look, I got 4 kids who's got to eat every single day, multiple times a day, and right now, she said, what in the world am I supposed to do? Sadly, guys, this is not just one particular individual. This pretty much happens to millions of people out there that are getting scammed just because the government can't figure out how to protect our individuals that are on this specific SNAP food stamps program. So anyways, guys, it does say that South Central Ohio Job and Family Services have opened up 17 cases of EBT card skimming since December, and Burks' case was one of the 12 that opened up after May the 1st. So again, guys, keep those in your prayers, guys. Those individuals, those SNAP food stamp recipients, keep them in your prayers, guys, because it's just sad. It is really sad that they have to worry about the government actually giving them the money, especially as we are dealing with the debt ceiling about to collapse, the U.S. running out of money, but also having to deal with these scammers, these schemes, these thieves out there that are stealing their money remotely without them having any opportunity to prevent it from happening. So anyways, guys, be mindful of that out there. Definitely send some prayers up for those individuals that are struggling right now, especially those individuals that have pretty much lost more than $130,000 from these thieves. So anyways, guys, moving on, we do have for the state of Massachusetts, in which we just received word that they will be extending their food benefits throughout the summer. Yes, guys, Massachusetts pandemic EBT food benefits will be extended through this summer, according to this particular article. It does say that Massachusetts has received federal approval to continue the pandemic EBT benefits throughout the rest of the current school year and through the summer programs. The PEBT is a federal child nutritious program that was developed during the pandemic to increase food security for students. Eligible families can also receive free or reduced price school meals through the USDA's National School Lunch Program. This is the last school year to benefit from this program. Now again, Massachusetts continues to lead in food security through initiatives that directly provide families with the funds to buy groceries that meet their nutritional and cultural needs. And not only does the PEBT plan approval promote food security for nearly 500,000 students and their families, but it also supports our local grocery stores, corner stores, farmers, and their employers. So anyways, guys, this is some great news for the state of Massachusetts, as well as we have seen other states that are continuing their PEBT benefits throughout the summer months. We just went over all of those 36 states that we have approval for already. So you definitely want to be mindful of that, and hopefully that is going to be happening in your respective state. Now, last but not least, guys, we do want to talk about the state of Louisiana, because they have just approved of a 4th round of pandemic EBT benefits as well. And yes, again, a 4th round of pandemic EBT benefits for the 2022 through 2023 school year, as well as the summer and child care, received approval from the USDA Food and Nutrition Service. Now again, the DCFS is coordination with the Louisiana Department of Education. Will begin dispersing payments to eligible households with children that are in grades K through 12 in the early part of May. So some of you may have already received those payments, considering that we are almost at the end of the month, as well as you should receive the child care and the summer benefit issuance following sometime late this summer. Now again, from the months of August 27th through September the 2nd, 25 cases of COVID-19 were reported by 5 K-12 schools. 41 other schools in the Lafayette Parish school system were not accounted for, as well as Acadia Parish reported 84 cases during that time, with only 17 schools out of 26 reporting. And DCFS has issued more than $1.14 billion in pandemic EBT benefits to more than 1.2 million children due to quarantine caused by COVID-19. Apparently, guys, Louisiana has been getting hit hard recently of these COVID-19 cases, which is very shocking because we're really not talking about it anymore in the news. But it does show right here that Louisiana just had a huge round of infections in regards to COVID-19. And so those particular individual students had to be stayed at home. So because of that, the USDA has provided some additional benefits for those particular students. So anyways, guys, that is some good news in regards to the additional benefits, but sadly enough, those particular are having the breakout of the COVID-19. So, but anyways, guys, like I said, a few more states being added as approval, receiving some additional PEBT benefits, increasing throughout the summer months. So that is some good news. And then we also have those free meals in the city of San Antonio. And then also, guys, be mindful of these skimming machines. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to Google it, because you have got to protect your EBT cards. It is very important, guys, because not all states are reimbursing individuals that have lost or had their money stolen from their EBT cards. So you definitely want to be mindful of that. Hopefully in the next video, I will include a full list of those states that are actually reimbursing the stolen EBT benefits. But like I said, that is only a few states that is doing that. The rest of the states are not doing anything about it. So you have got to protect your benefits for you and your family. But anyways, guys, I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, hey, that's all we have for you today, but feel free to check out some of the items down below. They are a great way for you to be able to support this channel, as well as some links offering you opportunities to get some free cash in your pockets. Those are the links that will be down below in the description section. If you could use those, it really helps out this channel. But anyways, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, go ahead, subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.